What's up, guys? How's it going? My goodness, we are doing another unboxing showcase, this time of the, I guess you could call it the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Spider-Man Noir / Spider-Ham. I found this at my local Target, and to my surprise, I found it on clearance, which is a weird thing considering this thing came out maybe a week ago, possibly. I never thought I would find it in stores to begin with, but here we are. I found it, $14.99. Yeah, I'll take a Marvel Legends. That's $14.99 at, especially when it's brand new. So, I definitely want to check this out. I love the Into the Spider-Verse movie. I love the whole black look of the Spider-Man Noir character. So I'm really excited to take a look at this in hand. Hopefully we get a good one, considering we don't have any more window packaging. So here we go. Let's take a look. As you can see from the entire box, this looks like it's all the production images, things like that. This looks like artwork, but it's hard to tell. I'm sure it is, but I can't really tell. But I mean, you know what the common things to look at from this box. It does come with some accessories, an alternate head and a little pistol right there. And of course, I think of Spider-Ham as a accessory, so there's really no reason why it isn't. But let's take a look. Let's kind of get this out of the way for the time being. And we will cut this open and see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got one with some good paint apps that will help. Is there more tape? Oh, there's more tape. Look at that. More tape. Yeah, hopefully some good paint apps going on. Maybe I should lower this camera a bit just because. There you go. All right, so I think we're all pretty familiar with the packaging. It seems the same. So let's see what falls out of here. All right, there's nothing left in there. And here we go. So we got, looks like Spider-Ham right there. We got Noir right there, which is he kind of big? Oh, look, it's because of his coat. So you're gonna have to just kind of peg this out a bit. There you go. There we go. All right, let's unwrap all this stuff and then get started. All right, guys, I was getting a little frustrated with this thing. So it looks cool. It really does. I was having more trouble with standing him up because of the ankles, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but we will kind of mess around with it and see. Spider-Ham, on the other hand, it's weird. It's so pliable with his feet, and even though it's supposed to just stand flat, it doesn't stand. You're gonna have to like heat it up or do something, but I'm already stressing out the plastic right at the bend right there. If you bend it any further, it doesn't want to stand like it should. And it's got these peg holes too. Where the hell am I supposed to like peg him? Because it doesn't come with a stand, unless it does, and I lost it. No, it doesn't seem like it because there's no stand. So he's not going to stand. That's already a huge loss for me. But I put him up on the rotating base just to make it easier to possibly make him stand up properly. But I think the weight of this jacket might be too heavy, and which is why it's like that. But overall, let's just start from the beginning. Let's take a look. Just because there's not much to it. It's really, if I'm going to enjoy this as a character from the movie, that's really all it is. Start off with Spider-Ham, just because it's the fastest I'll ever work with this thing. It's got the ball peg that's around his neck, just to have some kind of, I guess, emotion to him. There's nothing else to it. It's just this little plastic statue thing. That's it. Once again, there's no articulation aside from the ball at the head, so that way you can have some expression for him. That's it. That's all it is. I wish they could have made a little mini figure. I mean, I feel like they can do it, of course, because look at all the import companies that make little like chibi figures that can do all kinds of articulation with the arms and the hands. I'm sure it can be done. I just guess it's not worth it to them. So this is just, I can't even call it a statue because it will just fall down. So I'll just put you off to the side and hopefully, you know what, stand next to my guy right over here just because you will stand leaning up against something. Then with Noir, these are the accessories. So we have this like Luger type pistol. It's not bad. It looks good. Of course, it's just all in black. This is kind of weird because you could see this like plastic. I guess this was not cut off, or am I missing something? Because look, you see how there's this extra plastic over the handle. It just looks like this was, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it just came right off. It didn't look like it was cut properly, but now look at the way it's shaped anyway. So, oh well, it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it, but it is a flexible gun. You got everything there. There's some detail to it, so it's not too bad. But yeah, there's your gun right here. Here's his alternate head. I like it. I really do. The shape, the gray lines that you see right on there, including the goggle glasses that kind of jets out from the head sculpt. And it's got this like dotted paint pattern around it. So that looks cool. I like it, the fact that there's a head sculpt without the hat, but I would assume that you could just take the hat off. But you can't, I guess. So here we go with the figure. Here's Noir. What to expect out of this? I don't know. From what I've been informed, this body is the same as the, who is it? The T'Challa from the What If series. So this will be my first time handling this type of figure. It is pinless, so it's a new body. As you can see, we do have no pins, but everything seems okay in terms of, you know, how it's sculpted. This is just one overall big jacket. It's a brand new jacket. It's nice to see it. Look at this, is great detail right here. So that's cool to see it. We got even some stitching pattern right along the back here. There is that paint dotted pattern, which is, you could see along the shoulder area, and of course along the sleeves and somewhere on the pants. So that's a nice touch. It would have been nice if it kind of went all throughout, but I guess they're kind of just showing that maybe that shading of the animation. That's possibly why it's done that way, but I could be wrong. So it's in the mask as well. You could see that as again. But yeah, not too bad. So more on the sculpt. Oh, there's more on the hat too. So there's some on the hat. The hat looks nice like a fedora type hat. And then the jacket. Oh, there's more stitching sculpts right along the top here as well. So not bad. It looks nice. He's got like the turtleneck collar piece there, but it doesn't look like it matches right with this. I guess, is this supposed to look like an armor of some kind, or just of like a black sweater, but it's smooth? So I don't know. And then it's got a belt, which is loose, and a holster for the gun. So that's at least we have that. That's still good. It looks like, you know, it's got a waist swivel. The crotch area, that's really thin, but I guess that's how this figure was made, because the ab crunch, look at that ab crunch right there. So, hey, whatever. It is what it is. Now, here's why I was weirded out, because of, I guess, the ankle, because it's got the ankle rocker, but it doesn't have a a calf swivel. It's just got the thigh swivel. So it was kind of weird trying to pose his feet properly and make him stand up, and which I'm already having some trouble doing so again. But yeah, there you go. That's really the paint and sculpt of it. It's just an all black figure. In terms of articulation, we'll check that out. The head has a lot of expression right there. What kind of joint is that? It looks, well, let's find out. Ah, it is. It's a dumbbell joint. So that actually gives you quite a bit of expression right there. Let's pop that back in. Did I do it? Oh, must have done it already. So yeah, there is some move. No, I didn't do it. Jesus Christ. Okay, there you go. So yeah, look at that. That's awesome. That's good. That's good to see that. You can look up just a little bit. Can look down just by moving it because the neck, it's because the neck, I believe, is a separate piece. So this turtleneck thing covers it up. We do have the arms that can go up that high. It does have a bicep swivel. It's got the double jointed pinless elbow, so great range on there. And of course we can maneuver it all the way around. The jacket can hinder a little bit, but you can just move it off to the side. So there you go. He's got this ab crunch, which can go pretty far, and you can't really go back any further than that. But you can kind of express it out pretty much like that. It's got a waist swivel, and that the belt hides that cut, so that's good to see. Legs can split out that far. Like I said before, he's got the upper thigh cut, and he's got a double jointed knee. It's hidden pretty nicely with whatever this, I guess the boot goes up that high, and then of course the ankle rocker right there. So there is your articulation. There's not much. If he does kick forward, he'll kick forward that high. Doesn't kick back very much. The jacket though, the jacket is a great sculpt, but it is like, it's like a moving jacket that isn't gonna, it's gonna take up some space just because it sticks out that far. But it's still overall, I think aesthetically it looks like a great figure. I can't determine if I like it or not because this body's, I guess it's really weird. Maybe it's the lankiness of it. That might be what I'm thinking of, but yeah, I still like it. It still looks really good. I think that's really all I like about it. It just looks good. But yeah, Spider-Ham is a complete afterthought. I don't care much about the Spider-Ham. Yeah, we did get a new one, but there's still no articulation with it, so there's no point for me with that Spider-Ham. But let's get out some comparisons and take a look and see what he's like next to some other characters. All right, guys, so for comparison, I have a couple figures. So here he is next to black costume Spider-Man, in which he does have a little bit of height on him, so he is much taller. And here he is next to Miles, and Miles is definitely shorter than Black Noir. I said Black Noir. I cannot believe I said Black Noir. Spider-Man Noir. Jesus. And there he is standing next to Mary Jane Spinneret on the new female body. And I decided to get out the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure / deluxe figure just to see in terms of the size of a larger scale figure for Marvel Legends. And here he is next to Snake Eyes from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Just figured I'd see the height difference, and he is definitely taller than Snake Eyes. Alright guys, there you have it. That is Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham. I am definitely having Spider-Ham lean up against his leg because he does not stand up. Complete afterthought, very useless to me, so I don't care much about the Spider-Ham. That's my thought on that figure, quote-unquote figure. But the Noir, I do like it. The whole new jacket is definitely a nice addition. It's definitely a nicer sculpt, I would say. But of course, it is a hindrance because of how much widespread frame it has for that the bottom part of the jacket. But there's something about this. I think it's the legs of this figure. I can't stand the fact that like there's no boot cut, because it's I swear to God, I feel like it's just hindering me from posing it properly. I did the best I could for whatever this pose that I was trying to do, but hey, I was able to get it to stand properly, so that still works in my favor. The double joints are definitely a great addition, especially for jacketed sleeves now. You can get so much more range now, and it looks really good. The overall sculpt of it, I think, is great. I do like it, even though I know it is a reuse of that T'Challa figure from the What If wave. I'm still enjoying it overall as a sculpt. And the paint, of course, because it's all black. At least they added these like these dots to kind of bring out more of the sculpt. So I'm still happy with it. I know it could be a lot better, but I want to know what you guys think. Were you guys able to pick this one up? Did you like it? It does go well with you're into the Spider-Verse characters, so I hope you guys enjoy it for what it is. I'm okay with it. I'm not like overly thrilled with it, but I'm still okay with it as a character to have in my collection. I'm still happy that the fact that I got it at a really good deal. So check that toy hunt video if you guys want to see how I got it for that price. So I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Would greatly appreciate your time and subscribing to my channel. But I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.